Welcome back to the video. Let me ask you something deeply personal. When was the last time your words made a woman feel something she couldn't explain? Not just heard you, not just smiled politely, but truly felt seen? Most men start the day with bland autopilot texts. Good morning. How did you sleep? Hope you have a nice day. But here's the harsh truth. She's seen 100 of those. She's felt none of them, because it's not about what you say. It's about how deeply you mean it, and how masterfully you craft it. A Stoic man doesn't chase validation. He speaks with clarity, with presence. He commands emotion, not by raising his voice, but by raising the meaning of his words. In a world where everyone texts, few know how to connect, and that's what this video is about. Not cheesy pickup lines, not gimmicks, but 6 morning phrases that bypass her logic and speak to her heart. They awaken something primal, soft, unseen, something even she didn't know she was craving. So if you're ready to stand out in a world full of noise, let's begin. Part 1. Good morning, my peace. Just knowing you exist calms my storm. Why it works? This isn't just poetic. It's powerfully masculine. It positions you as a man with internal chaos, but a man who manages it. A man who has storms, not weaknesses. And you're telling her. She doesn't cause the storm. She softens it. This phrase gives her emotional significance. It's the subtle way of saying, you don't complete me, but you bring stillness to my power. The Stoic layer. Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. By telling her she brings you peace, you're acknowledging her as a trusted presence in your disciplined mind. She'll feel honored, not burdened. Emotional impact. She doesn't just feel liked, she feels respected. As a feminine influence over your masculine energy. Part 2. You make waking up worth it. Why it works? Short, simple, devastatingly intentional. You're not complimenting her appearance. You're complimenting her effect on your life. Women don't fall in love with what you give them. They fall in love with how they feel around you. This phrase creates emotional priority. The Stoic layer. Seneca taught that time is our most precious resource. So if you're telling her that the start of your day holds her presence in it, you're assigning her value where it matters most, your awareness. Emotional impact. She realizes she's not an option. She's a meaningful moment in your ritual. It's not about I miss you. It's you shape the meaning of my day. Powerful. Part 3. I dreamed of you and waking up made it real. Why it works? Now we enter dream logic meets conscious intimacy. You're blurring the line between imagination and presence. And women live in emotional contrast. They love the dance between the romantic and the real. This phrase makes her feel like she's not just in your fantasies. She's the bridge between them and your truth. The Stoic layer. Stoicism isn't just about detachment. It's about grounding desire in reasoned emotion. You're showing her, yes, I desire you, but I honor that desire through intention. Emotional impact. She feels like your subconscious wants her just as much as your body does. This elevates her from just another woman to the woman that lives in both his dreams and his morning. Part 4. You're the calm I didn't know I needed until you arrived. Why it works? This line touches something subconscious. Men often hide their storms. We deal with pressure, chaos, and inner war, silently. So when you say I didn't know I needed calm until you showed up, you're revealing a rare emotional vulnerability. You're not begging, you're not oversharing. You're just stating that her presence revealed a need you didn't even realize was there. The Stoic layer. Epictetus taught, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This phrase shows growth. You didn't run to her for peace. Her existence showed you peace could even be part of your life. Emotional impact. She'll feel like her presence elevates your being, not just your mood. And this gives her a subconscious emotional mission to stay the peace in your purpose. Part 5. With you, even silence feels like a conversation. Why it works? Women fear emotional disconnection more than arguments. When a man can sit in silence with a woman and still make her feel seen, safe, and connected, that's emotional mastery. This line tells her, you don't just talk to fill space, you understand the art of presence. The Stoic layer. Marcus Aurelius emphasized being content within yourself. This line shows you are, but you still choose to share that inner space with her. Emotional impact. It tells her, I don't need you to entertain me. I value you enough that your presence alone speaks volumes. That's deep. That's rare. That's what makes her feel like you're the sanctuary in a noisy world. Part 6. You make me want to be softer without losing my strength. Why it works? This is a perfect balance between masculinity and emotional depth. You're saying, you don't make me weak. You make me more complete. Women don't want to be with men they can dominate. They want to feel like their femininity activates your depth, not your dependency. The Stoic layer. True Stoicism isn't about emotional suppression, it's about emotional mastery. You're letting her know she unlocks a softer dimension in you, not a weaker version of you. Emotional impact. She doesn't feel like she's breaking your armor. She feels like she's the only one invited inside it. Part 7. You're not just in my thoughts, you're in my intentions. Why it works? This is next-level psychological attraction. You're not just daydreaming about her, you're integrating her into your purpose. Most guys say, I can't stop thinking about you. But you're saying something deeper. You're telling her, you matter enough that my actions align with your presence. The Stoic layer. Seneca said, no man is more unhappy than he who never faces adversity, for he is not permitted to prove himself. You're showing that part of your emotional courage is choosing her actively, not just thinking about her passively. Emotional impact. It creates trust. She'll feel prioritized, not just in your heart, but in your vision. This makes you more than romantic. It makes you anchored. Part 8. You make every ordinary thing feel sacred. Why it works? This is not just romantic, it's transformative. You're not saying she's perfect. You're saying, when you're around, life itself becomes more meaningful. It's deep, it's stoic, and it touches a woman's core desire to feel chosen, cherished, and celebrated. The Stoic layer. The Stoics revered the idea of presence and simplicity. This line honors that. You're telling her, you help me experience life more deeply without needing to change anything. Emotional impact. She feels like she's not just your partner. She's your mirror for beauty, your anchor for gratitude, your inspiration to be fully present. That's rare. That's unforgettable. Part 9. In your eyes. I see the woman I want to grow with, not just stand beside. Why it works? This goes beyond the surface level compliments. You're telling her, I see you as an equal partner in this journey, someone I aspire to grow with. It's about future visions. It's about showing that she's more than a companion. She's someone you want to build a legacy with. The Stoic layer. Marcus Aurelius said, what we do now echoes in eternity. This line reflects that. You're not just sharing a present moment with her, you're envisioning a shared future. Emotional impact. She won't feel like just someone you're settling down with. She'll feel like a co-creator in your life's vision. Someone who makes your goals more meaningful and your dreams more tangible. This creates a deep emotional bond that transcends the moment and plants seeds for the future. Part 10. You challenge me to be my best self, but never at the expense of who I am. Why it works? Women don't want to feel like projects. They want to feel like they inspire a better version of the man they care for, without losing his essence. You're not pushing her to change you. You're saying, your presence is my motivational force, but you accept me for who I am. This speaks volumes because it validates her efforts to help you grow, but it also confirms that she's not trying to change your core being. The Stoic layer. Epictetus taught the importance of self-control and self-respect. This line reflects that balance, acknowledging the need for personal growth, while remaining true to oneself. It's about embracing change, but not sacrificing identity. Emotional impact. She'll feel empowered because you're not asking her to compromise herself to meet your needs. Instead, she feels like she's contributing to a reciprocal growth, a relationship of mutual respect where each person is becoming better without losing their soul. Final word. You are the person I've been seeking, not just in love, but in life. Why it works? This is the ultimate compliment. It's not just about romantic attraction. It's about life compatibility. You're not saying you need her. You're saying she completes your journey, that she's been a missing piece you didn't know existed until she came along. It's deep, it's intense, and it connects your life's purpose with hers. The Stoic layer. The Stoics believed in alignment of self and purpose. By saying this, you're showing that she's not just part of your present. She's a part of your greater life mission. Emotional impact. This creates a bond that transcends time. It tells her she's not just a phase. She's a constant, important force in your life, one that shapes your future, not just your present. It's deeply fulfilling because it assures her that she matters, beyond what most people can give her. Final thoughts on Stoic compliments. These compliments are philosophical, yet deeply emotional. They blend wisdom with raw emotional connection, showing a woman not just how much you care for her, but also how deeply you understand her. Each phrase adds emotional depth while maintaining the balance of Stoic philosophy, embracing reality, valuing the person, and always staying true to one's inner self. By using these compliments in your life, you not only make her feel seen, but you create a lasting emotional bond that goes beyond superficial gestures.